I've been known to point out that many people who present themselves as coaches are, to use those words, incompetent. And by that I mean that they don't have fundamental skills. So I would hold that the foundational piece of being an effective coach is what we would have previously called non-directive coaching, the capacity to cause the other person to do the thinking, where your job is to help them follow that thinking, to move through any obstacles, whatever else. And the opposite of that is where the coach is doing the thinking. Now, most people, when they hear about non-directive, get it intellectually, and they kind of pick up on the idea of asking questions. But what they don't always realize is the questions are driven by their own thinking. And they think they're doing non-directive, and they'll tell their clients they're doing non-directive, and they're not. And so the first thing to say about that is that I'm not saying that that's wrong inherently. It's just, it's a fraction of what's needed, and it's the second part of what's needed. So a good coach will be able to do the eliciting from the other, the being dependent on their resources, but will also be able to use their own resources as a coach, their experience, their wisdom, their own problem-solving capacity. The issue is that if they're reliant on their own stuff, the other person never gets to explore and inhabit their own authority, their own autonomy. And that's very, very costly.